If you're interested in finding out why having sex could literally be the reason that you're not where you want to be in life, maybe your manifestations are taking longer than expected, or why having sex could be blocking all of your blessings from coming in, right? Then grab a seat, get some snacks, and stay tuned, ladies. This one's just for you. What's up, my gorgeous queens? It's Victoria Grant here with another episode of Victory Granted TV. And for those of you tuning into my channel for the first time, welcome. I'm a personal development author and coach with a passion for women's empowerment. And to my returning visitors, thanks for coming back. It's so nice to see you all here. Right, I'm just gonna deep dive into this one, ladies, and explain why I believe that it's super duper important to save your sex. Yeah, now if you don't already know, then sex is one of the most powerful magical acts that we as humans perform, yeah, as it literally creates worlds. Now I won't drill down too much into what I mean by this, as I've spoken about it several times in previous videos, yeah, one of them being Don't Sleep With Him, Girl. I'll put a link up here so you can go and check it out. If you haven't already, just go and do that. Now, because sex is so powerful, when you experience some really good sex, it creates invisible bonds between the two of you, yeah? And this can start to arouse feelings of lust. And let me tell you, there's a thin line between the feeling of lust and love. Now, lust, for those of you who don't know, right, it can be experienced alongside or just before love, but it's temporary. Yeah, and it's usually associated with eagerness, enthusiasm, when it comes to sexual desires and cravings, right? And for this reason, lust can be quite dangerous, okay? Because you can literally get caught up in these strong feelings and emotions really fast, right? When you're lusting after someone. Now, the problem with this is that at the beginning of a relationship, everyone is only ever showing you their best side, or should be. And if the person you're dating
looks amazing, acts right, smells good, makes you laugh, yeah,
and he's phenomenal in bed, then you can become blinded by, you know, these seemingly good qualities and therefore choose to see past the not so attractive ones, right? Or it could be even so soon that you haven't even given this man time to reveal himself to you. You don't even know who you're dealing with, okay? You know, you haven't even been exposed to the other qualities yet. And trust me, we've all got some of those. And these are the things that you want to find out about someone before jumping into bed, okay? Now, on a serious note, I look at sex on a real spiritual level. Now, I haven't always, I'll admit it. Yeah, there were some men in my past that I wish had never had the luxury of experiencing all of this, but you gotta go through it to get to it, I guess, yeah? I'm having a human experience here too, guys, so it is what it is. But my point is that when seeing sex as a spiritual act, you need to start seeing your magical vaginas and wombs, yeah, as the cauldrons that they are, magical cauldrons, right? And a man's penis is nothing more than a wand. We as women, we hold the power to all that is life, okay? Our wombs are sacred spaces that are made to shelter and nurture and provide safe passage for another soul, okay, to enter this. A man has a part to play in it, but it's a small one in comparison to ours, let's be honest, which is why after the initial spark of them donating a sperm, yeah, we're the main caregivers naturally while the babies are inside of us, and then from that day forward. And if you haven't had children or you don't intend to, the same still applies. Your menstrual cycles, they carry that life-giving blood every month, right? And it's our duty to protect that passage and keep it sacred from harmful and negative energies. Or this is where our true power and inspiration, ideas, this is where our love comes from, our wombs, okay? It's our namesake, womb, woman. Now, as women, we are highly sensitive by nature. What I mean by this is we pick up on energy and can tune into our intuitions and dreams, etc. all of the time, right? That's who we innately are. So when you give sex to someone, you literally give them your sexual energy and power, okay? This is the power that creates worlds. Don't take that lightly. Now, as women, we like to invest in people, especially those that we decide to give some of our power to. But unfortunately, when you are investing your sex, time, emotions, energy, emotions, power, thoughts, words, and all of the rest of it on the wrong man, then it's a complete waste of all of the above. And you can't get any of that back, and as a result you're the one who's feeling drained of it all, so you're left feeling like crap and then wondering what went wrong. And I'll tell you what went wrong. You had sex with the man too early. You fell in lust. Now imagine if all of those things I just mentioned, right, your time, your energy, your power, your thoughts, okay, were all invested back to you. When you're entertaining a man, especially one that you're having sex with, it takes a lot, and it can therefore be a huge distraction, right? Relationships in of themselves require attention and focus, and if you're staying distracted by focusing your attention on constantly checking and replying to messages, trying to work out what someone's thinking or feeling about you, right? Preparing for a date, or even going on a date, meeting the family, and all of these anxieties and stuff that builds up inside. It's a lot of energy, okay? A lot of energy is taken by being distracted, and with someone that, might even not have the greatest intentions for you anyway. Let time decide if this is someone worthy of such a huge investment, and just feel him out. By investing in the wrong man, you divert your attention away from yourself, which literally blocks all of your blessings from coming in. Now, your life becomes so full of clutter on a vibrational level. There's no room or free space for what you really want to flow to you, and as a result, your needs are not being met, okay? And that's in so many other areas of your life, not just when it comes to your relationship. You're so busy chasing after rubbish that should have never been allowed in your home in the first place, right? So just throw it away. Now, if you tell a guy that you're talking to that you're not sexually active, then you'll really start to see from the get-go whether or not he's interested in getting to know your heart, or whether it really was your vagina he was after. A good-looking man with a nice car who takes you out to eat to fancy restaurants and makes you laugh occasionally is lovely. Enjoy your time together. However, that is not the going rate for sex. That is not the going rate for your vagina, okay? Now, know your worth and add triple tax to that. Be intentional while you're not having sex, and just harness that magical power and energy for yourself. Build your businesses, learn to cook, travel, spend time in nature, get to know and really love yourself. Spend time with your kids, okay? And when you do this, you'll begin to see that some of you queens have literally been laying down with jesters in king's clothing. I've done it myself, right? I'm talking from experience, but it's time to stop this now. Stop waiting for Mr. Right or the one to roll up to you like, your knight on shining rims, and dedicate your time to becoming Mrs. Right if that's what you want. Some of you are so scared to say no to these guys because you believe on some level that, you don't deserve the best, and you feel honoured that a nice looking man with some money is approaching you. Like, that's standard. You forgot who you are. And you started to believe that you're the lucky one, you're the woman, you're the magnet, we attract men, not the other way around, okay? You're the prize, always, point blank, period. Maybe you haven't had an amazing man up until now, but that doesn't mean that one's not on his way. Have some faith, have some patience, Not every man who looks the part and asks for your number should get access to you. Be selective. And never chase love, because I promise you, when you go looking, the nearest thing that you're going to find is lust. And please stop doing magic in the beds with these men. Yeah, save some tricks for your husbands, ladies. Just saying. Not every man should be privy to knowing you on such an intimate level. Okay? It's a new day, queens, and we have to be strong and courageous and be willing to say no to these temporary fixes that are just causing, you know, permanent pains that we're now having to heal from. I recommend practicing abstinence or celibacy and, you know, really using the time that you're doing it wisely to focus on you and your desires. Believe in love and it will definitely find you. And when it does, you know, you and your boo, you'll be glad that you waited. And in the meantime, just take that time to prepare yourself and love on you. Yeah? If you haven't already, then please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I really hope you did. Oh yeah, I'm currently booking one-to-one consultations for those of you who would like some advice or guidance relating to your own personal development within any areas of your life. So if that's something that you want to know more about, I'll leave a link below. Just before I go, I just want to remind you that you're amazing, okay? And you're a gift to humanity. So don't ever settle for less than the absolute best, all right? Leave me a comment below as well if you know you've experienced celibacy or abstinence, and what did you do while you was going through the motions? How did you cope on those lonely nights? Did you experience temptation? I love to learn from you guys, so sharing is caring. Until next time, take care.